Hey, what's up, guys? It is Saturday, November the 19th, maybe. Last time I cracked a beer on a video, my nephew gave me shit and said that I didn't even take a drink of it. So I'm going to drink this one. Anyways, I wasn't intending to put this video out. It is 11:49. It's like almost midnight. Today was the first day of bear season in Pennsylvania. I was at work. I didn't go out. But we need to wrap up this archery thing here real quick, so check this video out.
You know, I didn't bring anything with me to cover my camera up because I didn't think it was gonna rain/snow this morning. So my good camera is now put away in my bag so it doesn't get soaked. And I'm talking to you on there. I'm in my favorite stand, and there's a ton of tracks, buck tracks, doe tracks, bucks chasing them downhill through the creek up the other side. Where I'm at, there's a couple, but not really. The snow fell yesterday, so those are all from last night. But they seem to be enjoying that side of the creek more than this side of the creek. But I only got to stand over there, boy. So I'm gonna wait here for a deer to come by me. And I might be waiting for, oh wow.
Three little bucks all together. I had a 5-point, a 6-point, and an 8-point that all came in. They all literally bedded down inside of 35 yards. They were all inside 35 yards. They hang out for a little while. They're bedded down. They're hanging out doing their thing. This other, what I believed was a doe, but now I think was a button buck, comes in, and the 8-point runs off with that deer. And a little while later, the other two deer get up. They go feed up in the strip of woods above me. So I'm there by myself. I'm starting to get lonely, get a little bored. Guess what? My buddies came back. So the two small bucks, they were all small, but the two smaller bucks came back and bedded down again. So that's kind of cool. I got a couple bucks laying down around me. I'm watching them. One's sleeping while the other one's watching. The other one's sleeping while the other one's watching. Then they tuck their head back and they take a little nap. They put their head back, you know, and lay it against their body. And it was just kind of neat watching them do that. Then I have what I thought was a different 8-point, but is the same 8-point. Comes walking back down. And what in the hell is hanging on the bottom of that deer's neck? Like some kind of a tumor on the bottom of its chest. Regardless of that, it came down. I had decided it was noon. I had to get my daughter off the school bus at 4 o'clock. So till I left and changed and did, you know, what I had to do, I was running out of time. And this is Wednesday. I had hunted Ohio on Sunday and planned to hunt PA on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. In the mornings before work. I work at 9 a.m. so I can hunt till 8 o'clock. That gives me an hour and a half. If I kill one, work is understanding that I'm late. But if I don't, I can be at work at 9, no problem. That did not pan out. I was clearly exhausted from the previous week of being on vacation and hunting from dark to dark nearly every day. Ohio was exhausting, a long drive back and forth, dragging that deer out. I ended up not hunting Monday and Tuesday at all. Went Wednesday, which was this day, was seeing deer. And when this 8-point came back down, I was shooting this deer. It came down the trail, came right onto the trail that's 13 yards from my stand, and was just kind of looking around. I could have stopped this deer at any time. I'm filming the deer. I'm like, if I get the camera on him, I'm going to shoot him. I get the camera on him. I'm like, well, if I get the camera on him right there, I'll shoot him. And then I get the camera on him, and then I draw my bow, and then I immediately let my bow back down. I never tried to stop the deer. All I had to do is go, "Mah," and the deer stops, and I shoot the deer. But I chose not to. And I said from the beginning, with this Royal Slam thing, I was killing the first legal freaking buck that I saw. And I have passed up a pile of legal bucks because I just want to kill a nice buck. I don't know. Archery season's over, guys. If you haven't killed a deer with a bow, that's okay. We're going to rifle season now. And rifle season's fun as hell too. So may take a little more work, maybe a little bit harder, but we can shoot farther, so that's kind of neat. But next on the list, speaking of Royal Slam program, I have to kill a bear. That's always been the hardest thing. Today, they killed some nice bears. Guess where I was? Slinging cars, man. I was at work, so could not take off. I was off all last week. I couldn't take off another Saturday. So I will be in the woods tomorrow from dark until dark, missing a day with my daughter, which I absolutely freaking hate 'cause she's my favorite person in the world.
What'd you just say? Good work.
Good work deserves a snack.
But this only comes around once a year, where it's, I got 3 weeks that basically I'm in the woods every day. So I do see her in the evening, I see her in the morning. She understands, she's cool with it. She wished me good luck. So here's hoping, but I'll be in the woods tomorrow from dark until dark on Sunday. I'm going to a place I've never been. My buddy Jeremy said, hey, go check this place out. I said, buddy, I'm planning on walking the whole time. I'm just going to get out of the truck. I'm dressing light. I'm packing light. I'm going to take my camera. I'm putting it in my Vortex bag, your glass pack bag that hangs right here. I'm not going to put my binoculars in there. I don't use binoculars in gun season. If I see an animal that I want to look at, I'll look at it with a scope and I'll look at it with binoculars. But so I'm not taking binoculars, but I'm going to hold my camera there, have my GoPro on my head. I don't know how much video I'm going to get or what's going to happen. I may not even see a damn thing. But I told him I'm going to walk all day. He said, that's a great place to walk. You'll cut bear tracks. I said, really? He goes, yeah, there are a lot of bears there. I said, okay, sounds good. So that's where I'm going. Never been there. He said, it's a steep ass walk from where I'm parking. I said, it's a steep, long climb. That's where I'm going. I'm a steep, long climb, but I got that First Light furnace, long johns. I wear a base layer under that. This is just cheapo, like Russell Athletics or whatever you buy at Walmart. And I'm probably just going to wear my First Light Whitetail Catalyst over that and blaze orange. So I believe that will be enough to wick away any moisture that any sweat that I got going on as I'm hiking around. But it'll also be warm enough that I won't freeze my ass off. However, it is going to be like low 20s and there's 15-mile-an-hour winds. So that being said, I may find myself overdressed. But the good news is I'm packing light. I'm not taking as much camera gear. So I'll take a couple of extra pieces of clothing in my bag, stuff that's lightweight that I can pack for 10 miles. But I plan on putting on 5 to 10 miles tomorrow, making a big giant circle around this game lands. This could all change. If I cut a set of bear tracks, or I get there and there's guys going to be doing some bear drives, anything can happen. But I wanted to put this video out now because if I go out tomorrow and kill a bear, that just destroys the whole archery season has ended video. The next video is just going to be a bear video. So I'm stopping archery season with this video that's coming out on a Sunday at 9 a.m. The next video will be this weekend bear season, blah, 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 blah. I told y'all like 2 weeks ago that the series, like the whole schedule is going to get a little wonky. And this is where it's getting a little wonky. So another thing with the Royal Slam. Messaged Larry from Trophy Rack Outfitters the other day, said, hey, I know you've been busy with with all your elk hunts and with everything that's going on up there. Just want to touch base. How we looking? He said, still a pile of big bulls going around, blah, 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 blah. You're going to hunt with Jamie, who I've heard good things about Jamie as a guide. He said, you're going to hunt with Jamie, and he's obviously doing a pile of research and all that stuff. He said, after deer rifle season, I'll get in touch. So I just want to touch base with the guy, just say hello, see if they, if they had heard or seen anything, or kind of just to say hi to the guy. But he told me I was going to be hunting with Jamie, and he said he'd be in touch here in the next couple of weeks. So just to give you guys a heads up of what, kind of where I'm at with the elk thing. Still obviously excited. The elk hunt is 41 days from today, which is Saturday. This video comes out on Sunday, and it's 40 days from that day. So in order to kill the Royal Slam, I've got to kill a bear. I knew from the beginning that was going to be the hardest part. Granted, I still have not got a deer in Pennsylvania. But I feel like a deer in Pennsylvania is a very attainable goal. Should I kill a bear, I will legitimately kill the first legal buck I see with the rifle. in rifle season, and I'll have 2 weeks to do that. Granted, I work a lot, so mornings, maybe a handful of afternoons. On Saturdays, they might let me leave a little bit early so I can go for a walk. If I don't kill one in rifle, I'll break out the old man's old muzzleloader and I'll go muzzleloader hunt for one. But I will shoot the first legal buck. I did not get a fall turkey, but that's not done. I do still have a couple mornings that I can go out for that, and I got a bunch of fall turkeys around me. However, a spring gobbler counts for that as well. So should I kill a bear, I kill a deer, and then I'm going to have a real busy May. So I think I'm more excited tomorrow to go walk around the woods with this old girl. This is a 1970s Smith & Wesson 30-06. You heard that right, a Smith & Wesson 30-06. This thing, smooth like butter, baby. This is my dad's gun. I kind of inherited it about the time I turned 12. I started shooting this gun, and I always got to carry it. He would borrow a gun, and it was always main priority for me to get a deer, so I carried this gun. But action is smoother than anything I've ever felt. It is a tack driver of a gun. It's got a red field, wide field scope on it, low profile. Instead of being a round circle, it's got the wide thing like that. But I love this gun, and super excited to take this with me. My dad killed all of his big game with it, and I've killed most all of my big game with it. The only deer that I've ever killed that wasn't with this gun was my Ohio buck last year that killed 4570. So super excited to be taking that gun out, and it's just that was his baby. So to spend some time in the woods by myself with that gun is kind of a fun thing. It'll be neat. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I know a lot of y'all didn't make it to the end. If you did, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. The channel's gaining some traction. I should have been doing this for 10 freaking years. Some of my shorts are getting 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views on them, which is awesome. And those are literally just clips from these videos. And getting 5, 8, 9,000 video views on some of these other ones. It just makes me feel really good. I know Mr. Beast, if he doesn't get 1 million views in 24 hours, he'll hold his head in the toilet until he can't breathe anymore. But for me, 1,000 views on a video is a big deal, and I take that very seriously, and that's why I'm out here working right now at freaking midnight on a Saturday before I'm going hunting tomorrow, because I just want to put out decent content that's funny, maybe educational, maybe interesting, whatever. It is what it is, but I'm trying my hardest. If there's something I should be doing, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to pursue those things or tell you why I'm not going to pursue those things. If there's something that I do that you don't like, just tell me. Say, bro, shut the fuck up, like we get it already. Or, hey, we don't like you drinking beer. And I know not everybody swears on their hunting videos. I do, because I'm just me, and I'm not going to be somebody different. If you want to watch hunting videos where people don't swear or drink beer, I don't drink beer when I hunt, not never. But if you want to watch a video like that, there's 1,000 other guys out there that do that, and they do a great job of it. There's a lot of really, really good guys making hunting type content, outdoor videos and stuff like that. And you don't have to watch this channel. But if you want a regular ass dude, drinks a little Miller Lite, hunts some deer, maybe I might swear a little bit. Sometimes I kill shit. Thanks for being here. I drank one, Brennan.